Hello everybody, this is the Three Lotus Tarot. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, albeit in a little bit of a different format. Today I'd like to present you still three piles, but I'd like you to think of a situation or a decision that you're having trouble with, that's giving you a little bit of a difficulty in making up your mind about, or you don't know what to think about. So think of that situation, and we're going to check out from our spirit guides what your present energy is regarding the situation or this decision. We're also going to find out if we can get more insights into it, so that perhaps you can get to know a little bit about what's unseen or behind the scenes that you may not know about, that could help you make a good decision about your situation. And then finally, we're going to also ask Spirit for some potential approaches or potential solutions that can help you make that final decision about your situation. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled these cards, and we're going to get the three piles. So today we have pile 1, the Knight of Wands, with the Evil Eye Pendant. Okay, for pile 2 we've got the Queen of Pentacles with an evil eye earring. And lastly, for pile 3 we've got the 7 of Swords with the evil eye ring. Okay, so take a good look, think about your situation, take a deep breath, and see which card or which emblem is calling out to you. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And once you've made up your mind, please go to the timestamps in the description below, and we will proceed with your reading. Hello pile 1, you have chosen the Knight of Wands, and I forgot to tell you guys earlier, I'll be using the Spellcaster's Tarot for our main reading, and then we are going to get end the reading with the Archangel Power Oracle deck. Okay, so you chose the Knight of Wands together with the Evil Eye Pendant. It's a beautiful pendant, and I use the Evil Eye today because I'm hoping that whatever situation that is giving you so much pause for thought, of course it may be a positive situation, it may be a situation that's challenging for you, which is why you're here, but I hope that we can get protection, we can get guidance, and we can get insights, so that we can really help you get into the flow of making a good decision or knowing what to do next. So firstly, I'd like to get some cards for your present energy. Pile 1, your present energy. Wow, this one looks like it wanted to come out as well. So one more card, your present energy. Right, so we do have the 6 of Swords. This is what you're feeling. 6 of Swords, your present energy. The 10 of Cups. Beautiful. And the Page of Wands. So we have the Page of Wands as well as the Knight of Wands. So what I see here as your present energy, I'm going to put these down here. pile 1 is that you have heard of something, you've had a communication of something. Look at the page here. He's hearing some chitter chatter. It could be rumors that you're hearing, or it may be a real notification to you. It looks like you were happy, further corroborated by the 10 of Cups here. It looks like you were happy with when you first heard this rumor or this communication. So it may have been something that was good for you, or that would have brought you good tidings, good events, good changes. Okay, so you were happy until now. You are still feeling happy about it, and I think that other people around you may be happy for you too, because in the normal, conventional, traditional 10 of Cups, you have a couple, parents probably, and 2 children. So a family who is filled to the brim with and happy with their life and their situation that's happening around them. But here we look like either the kids have grown up, or you've got, like, you know, a lot more people. Even the people around you are happy for you. Okay, but it looks like there will be a movement with this change, or with this new event that came to you. You know that you are going to have to be making movement, and that I see from these 2 cards here. The 6 of Swords is about leaving something behind. Usually it is about leaving a more turbulent environment for a more peaceful environment. Here I don't see it as you're leaving a turbulent environment. It doesn't look like, you know, I see you as the protagonist here. You don't look particularly troubled, particularly sad, hunched over with your head bowed down. But you look like you are happily, calmly, serenely accepting something that is coming to you. And there's forward movement. You know, I see that smooth water flow here. Your boatman is somebody strong and, you know, wise, taking you to a better place, hopefully. And so that, coupled with the Knight of Wands, again a card of movement, a card of action. And look, they're both heading in the same direction. Are you going back to something that used to be in your life, or are you going back to a place where you were from? Or you're choosing somebody or something that was in your past, and now you're making a decision to take it up again. So that is your present energy. But whatever it is, you are feeling happy about it. People around you seem to also share in the same emotion. So that is what is happening with you currently. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these cards aside, and then I'm going to ask for some insights into your situation. Remember, keep your situation in your mind, okay? And we're gonna call upon our spirit guides and the universe to see if we are able to find out any insights. Guys, from the universe, light and source, angels, and my higher self. What insights can we know about pile 1's situation? Something that they may not be aware of that could help them in their present situation. What insights can we give to pile 1 to help them with their situation? Right. Quite a few cards have come out here. Let's take a look. So, guys, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Something that really jumped out to me about the Queen of Pentacles, which is not normally associated with the Queen of Pentacles, is that she's holding this pentacle almost like a baby. There's a lot of cradling, there's a lot of holding on to something in the 3D world. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, beautiful, fierce, passionate card. Page of Swords. So you had the Page of Wands, and then now you have the Page of Swords. The Moon. The Three of Swords. And the Two of Wands. So it's quite clear here that you have a decision to make. Pile 1. You have a decision to make and you are not sure what to do. It is probably a decision that could cause you heartache, or it was a situation in the past, a person that, or a place, or something that you're going back to, because we talked about moving back, right? So it may be that decision itself may cause you heartbreak, which is why you're having that a little bit of a dilemma, a little bit of a challenge making that decision, or you are going back to something that did hurt you or did give you cause for grief in the past. There was heartbreak in the past, or the decision is difficult and it's causing you a difficulty. But it looks like with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, there's a lot of fierceness and courage and passion. And I think that even though it may be a decision that is hard for you, we get this message that, you know, this is not a situation that is confusing for you, in the sense of, I don't know what's going on, or I don't know what is behind the scenes. You have clarity about the situation. You have clarity about what you would like to do, but you know that it could cause you heartache, or you are going back to a situation that caused you heartache, and that is what is forcing you to have to, like, you know, just make a little bit of a decision. You feel that perhaps you're a little bit tired. Everything looks good, but when you look a bit closer, you may feel like, you know, my hands and legs are tied. Like, maybe I can't go back, I can't go there, or I can't make that decision to head in that direction. You know, that decision, like, perhaps it's about you leaving something. Perhaps you know, you want to get married and leave your family behind, or you want to move countries, or you want to leave a job behind, and you know that could cause you some heartache. And everything looks good. The new situation looks good. The new situation looks good. You have, you know, knowledge about it. You have clarity about it. You know, actually, that is something that you would want to do. But you still feel a little bit tied up about it. You still feel a little bit of sadness about it. So that is what we are getting. But I think further insights is that, yes, there are things unknown. You have an evolution to go through, pile 2, and this conundrum that you have now, or this difficulty in emotions and making the decision, could be something that is necessary for you to, on your path towards evolution. You don't know what could happen in the future. Of course, nobody knows what could happen. You know, we could have logically, we know, yes, you know, this new job could give me great new opportunities. Yes, this getting married to this person that I really love is going to be wonderful, or having a child could be really wonderful. But at the end of the day, we still don't know what is the final outcome. We don't know how it will end up, but that is the way of life. It is for you to live through and learn the lessons that you need to learn as you evolve on that path. The moon could also be a card for you, pile 1, to pay attention to your dreams. Some more insights or some answers could come in your dreams, so pay attention. And sometimes dreams can come about in a very abstract manner, so you may have to sit down and think deeply into it, think clearly about it, because the situation that is presented in your dreams may not, just be clearly aligned to your situation. Like, you may not be dreaming that, okay, I've decided to take the job and move. It may not be a dream like that, but it could come about the pictures, the images, the imagery, the symbolism could come about in a different situation. But if you look through it, if you think through it, you could get some more insights or your answer as to, what could be the best thing to do at this point in your life for this decision. So pay attention to your dreams, and you could even try to make that come about, before you go to sleep, take a few deep breaths, think about your situation, and ask for help, ask for advice as to what to do. Or should I or should I not? Can I not? Choose one good question, make it clear so that you can understand the answer when it comes in the dream. Okay, that's one thing that could help you. Another thing is that I can also see, besides the fact of, is it a question of having a child, but beyond that, I see you holding on. The same thing, about this decision. It seems like you're passionate and you're happy about the next phase, but you feel tired and you're holding on. You don't want you feel it's hard for you to make that decision, to make the move, but you are in that position of the Queen of Pentacles. You are happy, you are observant, you know what's happening in your life, you know what's happening in your world, you know what is needed. You are quite calm and mature about it already. You've manifested many things in your life that you want, that you've achieved, and now you're in the status of a queen. And for that next step, you're just maybe holding back a little, because the decision, not the situation, but the decision to move could be something that's making you sad. Okay, so now I'm also going to move these out to the side. I'm not going to put them away. I just want to move them so that we can see clearly the next set of cards. Okay, and now what I'd like to do is, Spirit guides, what potential approaches can pile 1 take to help themselves in the situation? What are potential resolutions or potential approaches for pile 1? One more card, please. Thank you. So we have got the 6 of Wands. We have got the King of Cups. And the 7 of Wands. So pile 1, I think the potential resolution and the potential approach seems to have come out both for you in this batch of cards. And I'm very happy to say that once you quell all the pitter-patter, chitter-chatter in your own mind, in your own heart, once you quell that, you will stand strong and you will know what you have to do, what decision you have to make. In the traditional deck, the Seven of Wands is about one person fighting or trying to build boundaries, or trying to protect their stand, their approach, their perspective against 6 other wands. But in this deck, we see here the card that's come out for you, the Seven of Wands. All these other wands have been quelled. All these other wands have been, in a sense, you are standing strong with your wand, which is the only one that's flowering or leafing, against all these other ones. So you have become victorious. So no matter what other wish that's happening in your mind or in your heart, once you put all that aside, then there is victory for you. The Six of Wands, victory, and the King of Cups, a lot of happiness. You are fulfilled. Your emotions are steady. Your emotions are full. You're basically, also your cup runneth over, exactly, almost like, the 10 of Cups that you had earlier in your present energy. So you feel happy about the potential of this situation. You feel happy that this decision and this situation has come to you. You just feel a bit sad about maybe leaving something behind. But the potential outcome for you is the Six of Wands and the King of Cups. You're going to be victorious. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world. People are going to cheer you on. People are going to speak your name and look up to you. And you're going to be so happy, so fulfilled, so steady. And you will feel like, life is fantastic once you quell all the other chitter chatter in you. And with that, I think, pile 1, I will leave you with the 10 of Cups here, because it looks like you've got a very strong indication through this reading on what you can do. Don't forget to pay attention to your dreams. You can even ask your question before you go to sleep, so that there can be some indication for you in your dreams. And I hope that you will make that decision easily, knowing what could be in store for you. So pile 1, thank you so much for being here with me again today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like how I've structured this video today, instead of the way I used to do the readings, please leave me a comment. Let me know, so that I can do more readings in the style that you feel is really more helpful for you. And last but not least, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, the 3 Lotus Tarot. And until I see you in the next reading, I wish you so much good luck, and I see so much victory and joy in your future. Thank you. Bye. Pile 1, I cleared the board, and we are now going to get a final oracle card from the Archangel Power deck, and we are going to see the final message for you for the 3 of Michael. It says, release the past. You will grow from this situation, and time heals all wounds. Forget the heartbreak. Quiet down the wish-wash whispers in your heart, in your mind. Go ahead and pursue your dreams. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You've chosen the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Evil Eye earring. first off, I wanted to share with you that the Queen of Pentacles usually is like, you know, somebody who has achieved a great deal, a nice level of success, a nice level of comfort and satisfaction and fulfillment in the material world. So, you know, the Queen is somebody who may have, you know, a lot of the creature comforts of life in their lives, but one thing that's standing out to me from this card here is that there seems to be a lot of muted energy. The Queen herself doesn't look particularly happy. She's sitting in a bit of a slumped position, and even the dog down here, man's best friend, is sleeping and looks a bit less vibrant, less energetic. But let's go ahead now and get 3 cards, because I want to see what your present energy is, pile 2, about the situation that's in front of you, or this decision that's in front of you that you're trying to get advice about. Okay, so 3 cards, please. What is the present energy for pile 2? What is the present energy of pile 2? Okay, so the 3 cards. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. As well as the Knight of Cups. So let's see what your present energy is about the situation that is in front of you, or this decision that's in front of you. So it generally looks, the 10 of Pentacles here, happy. You have achieved some sort of status, some sort of accomplishment in your life. You've got all the vegetables or fruits, etc., that you need. You know, there's longevity, there's happiness, there's partnership or companionship, whichever it is that you need. There's youth and the next generation. A house is there. You seem to have what you need in life, the creature comforts, things that people normally look for in the 3D world. You have enough to be happy about. That's your present energy. You are trying to balance things still, maybe in the how do you say, in the pursuit of these creature comforts. You do try to balance things, you know. You may be trying to balance work and life. You may be trying to balance work and family, things like that. But I don't think you have a problem with that, because you've got the Knight of Cups as well. So the Knight is, you know, a man of action, a person of action, not afraid, and he's going to go in there and fight the fight, you know. He's got the energy, he's got the inspiration, he's got the emotions. He's excited, he's happy to go do it. He wants to fight it. Even if it's like a salmon swimming upstream, he's gonna do it. No problems about that. So you, I believe, pile 2 is in a position where generally things are looking good in your life. You're generally happy. There are times when you may feel a little bit down, but perhaps it looks to the outside world that you have everything, but you may not feel like you've got everything. You do try to balance the several different aspects of your life. Perhaps you're in a fight sometimes with yourself, like, you know, can I be happy with the simpler things in life, or do I want the more extravagant, more luxurious, more expensive things in life? So perhaps, you know, that is a struggle or a juggling act that you have also in your daily life. But rest assured, no matter what your juggling is about, you are you are not afraid to go out there and get what you want, what you need, to fulfill that life, in at least in the 3D world. You know, you will have at least a certain level of comfort, a certain level of creature comforts, a certain level. Like I'll at least be driving a medium-sized car. I'll at least have a medium-sized home. Even if I don't have a bungalow, a giant mansion, or I'm driving a big luxurious car, but at the very least, I'll be okay. Okay, so that's what you've spent time accomplishing. All right, so I'm going to put these cards aside, pile 2, so that we can still look back to them, but at the same time now let's get some insights into what is unknown. If there's anything extra that we can know about your situation or your decision now that's in front of you, that you have in your mind now. Angels and my higher self. What insights or additional information can we know about pile 2's situation? Okay. What insights can we know? Justice. The Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, as well as the Page of Pentacles. So pile 2, I see a lot of fiery passion, strength, courage in your cards. Because if we look at these 3, the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords, a lot of intellect, a lot of courage. You know what it is you want to do. You're stable, you're strong, you're fierce, you're aggressive about it. You know what you want, and you're going to go out there to take it. If you overdid this energy, because there's such strong energies, if you overdid this, you could become a bit of a hard ASS to some other people who deal with you. You could come across as that, but you could be also coming across as somebody who is very matter of fact, very blunt, very factual. There's let's not have to take so much emotion or feeling into our business or our decision making process. So you could come across a little bit hard, a little bit blunt, but for you it's just matter of business, right? So you have no problems doing what you need to do. You have no problems understanding the situation and knowing what it is that you have to do, and you are not afraid to go out and get it. Okay, the situation that you're thinking about now is something that has come about that is right. I'm not sure what your situation is, and because there are so many people watching this and it's a collective energy that I'm tapping into, I won't pinpoint what it is that energy that you are, what it is that situation that you're thinking about. But the situation is something that is right, that is going to happen, that has to happen. You are advised to make the right decision. A decision that is fair, a decision that is balanced on the scales. It's not going to be, tipping the scales on one end. Let me see this. Yeah. And be strong in making that decision. Look at how this lady stands there. She knows exactly what she needs to do, and she's pointing out, yes, the action, the decision needs to be the one that is correct, not right for you or right for them or right for him or right for her, but the decision that is correct. That is a piece of advice for you, you know. A Page of Pentacles, some communication, some more communication may come, some more information may come to you about this situation or decision that you're thinking about additionally. And that may, so you could, even though you do have a lot of clarity, a lot of intellectual thought already about what the situation is about, but watch out, there could be more information that's coming in for you that could help you make the correct decision. Perhaps also knowing that you do have such strong, fierce energies here in terms of, you know, studying the situation and knowing what to do and being quite logical and not putting emotions into the mix so much. Knowing this could also be insight for you when you make the decision. So put these two insights that we're getting here today together, and know that perhaps watch out for information that could be coming to help you make the correct decision. Okay, so lastly, pile 2, we are going to get some potential solutions or approach to a solution that could help you. Guys, from news, light, and source, angels, and my higher self, and please get some potential solutions or approaches pile 2 can take to address their situation. Potential resolutions and approaches that pile 2 can take. Okay. Ooh. Look at this card. I always like this card. The Wheel of Fortune. A monkey here with the blindfold reminds me very much of the 3 monkeys. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Pentacles, as well as the Page of Swords, another sword. So knowing that there could be more information that is coming, take some time. Don't make that decision right now. Take some time to ruminate, to let some ideas germinate or form in your mind. Give it some time, a little bit of time to flesh out or to grow a bit. Okay, and then you can go along and take that decision, but it looks like it is something that is happening for you that will close off a phase of your life. The Wheel of Fortune brings about changes that need to happen in our lives, and each turn of the wheel brings you the ending of one and the beginning of another. So this decision or the situation that you're thinking about now is going to end something for you and begin something else. And the monkey being here with the blindfold over him, you see his blindfold, see no evil. if that resonates and if that helps you at some point when you're making the decision, remember this: see no evil. See no evil. Wait for some more information that's going to come. Take some time to let that information, let all the bits of information that you have, let all the bits of clarity and intellect that you have, together with the fierceness and the passion that you have for doing things in your life, all come together before you make that decision. Also, now it is the period of the Mercury retrograde. It could be better if you can to postpone any real financial decisions. Wow, I just said financial. Is that something that is related to your situation? But if you can, May 15th onwards is after the Mercury retrograde, and that could be a better time to really make any final decisions. Okay, so I'm gonna put these to the side, and then as promised we are going to get a little bit of a guidance from the Archangel Power Oracle deck. So one card please to advise and guide our pile 2. The Lovers. You've got the Lovers. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Okay. Now, look, I didn't do this for pile 1, but I wanted to bring these cards back and put them together to show you. Remember when I said that, you know, you do have that fiery intellect, you know what you want, you can make the decisions because you study them, you've got that matter of fact attitude about you. And I said that, you know, one of the insights that we are being given today for you, pile 2, could be that, you know, you could come across a little bit as a hard ASS to some people. Look at that. Coupled with this, that idea coupled with this, make choices from your heart, the power of love, deeply emotional commitments. This could be really something that you can take away with you. Okay, so take your time. There's no need to rush and like, I know what to do, I'm gonna do it now because you know you're fierce and I'm gonna, yes. Take some time. Let ideas germinate, think about it, and then make the correct choice. Make the correct choice. And with that, wonderful. I hope that really helps you, pile 2, with your decision, with your situation. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it too if you could leave me a comment below to tell me what you think about this structure of reading. You know, if you liked it, if it's really helpful to you, if it gives you more information and knowledge and, you know, background to be able to help you with your situations and your questions. And if you like more readings like this one, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, the 3 Lotus Tarot, and you will know when I post my readings up. Okay, sorry if you can hear the thunderstorm that seems to be starting up outside. Again, if it resonates, a lot of turmoil and emotional waters here, pile 2. That may be what you need a little bit of in your decision making process. Okay, so until the next time, until I see you in the next reading, thank you and bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen the 7 of Swords and the Evil Eye Ring. Okay, I'm gonna put your choices here, and I wanted to share with you something that stood out to me, pile 3. Usually the Seven of Swords is the card of trickery, is the card of sleight of hand, things happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, people being underhanded. And in here, I see this man leaving man's best friend, sleeping away. So that's just a thought that came out to me. Ooh, let me get the focus in place. All right, so pile 3, firstly, let's get your present energy about the situation or decision that you are thinking about. The present energy, please. Is that, how many cards is that? That's 3. Okay, present energy of pile 3 for the situation. By the way, let me just say, if you can hear the thunderstorm in the background, I'm sorry, it suddenly popped up and I didn't want to disrupt this reading, so I'll try to speak louder, but I am sorry if you can hear it in the background. So your present energy, 4 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the 10 of Cups. Okay, so happiness, happiness, happiness. 4 of Wands is an energy of celebration and can denote a happy, stable, cemented partnership or marriage, as well as the 10 of Cups being also a card of a lot of happiness and everything being beautiful in life, everything coming together. I have everything I need, I couldn't ask for more. 2 cards of happiness, but and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles also is somebody who is matured, somebody who is already at a good station in life, in the material world, but somehow this Queen looks a little bit sad to me. She also looks like she's sat a little bit slumped in her chair. So there's a muted energy here, and there is muted energy in the middle of 2 happy cards. So everything looks good on the outside. You probably are happy and satisfied in on the surface, or generally you are happy. You feel like, you know, you've got everything you need, and it is now a time of celebration. You know, this situation or this decision in front of you presents you with happiness and celebration, but somehow in the core of you there could be some sadness, or you, okay, trying to get the focus, or you just feel like uncertain, sad or uncertain. Or maybe a thought just came to me. Maybe you are sad because somebody important in your life is not here to celebrate the happiness and the accomplishments and the joy with you. Yeah, could be that as well. Okay, so this is your present energy that I see. I'm going to put these cards off to the side so that we can still refer back to them, but now we're going to get some insights into your situation, or you know, or get some information, if we can, see what we're allowed to see about your situation or your decision in front of you that you're thinking about. My guides from the universe, light and source, angels, and my higher self. What insights can we know, please, for pile 2 about their situation? What insights can we know, please, for pile 2 about the situation? Actually, there are 4 cards here. There's too many cards, so I'm going to put them back in, and we can get some more cards. What insights can we know about pile 2 situation? I put 4 cards in because there are too many cards that just came out in a bunch. 3 cards came out. Okay, so we're still going to have a lot of cards, but I already saw something. Okay, so 10 of Swords, I wonder if these 2 dogs or wolves have come to help or just to investigate this figure. I'm just somehow reminded of the 2 dogs or wolves from this card here. Okay, so the 10 of Swords, we have the Hermit. Insights into pile 2 situation. 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Strength, as well as the Knight of Wands. Okay, how's the focus? Focus is good. Remember when I said that she looks a bit sad? Perhaps it's because somebody important to her, or this person, is not around to partake and enjoy in the celebrations and the happiness. So for some of you, that really could be the situation, because the 6 of Cups has come up. And the 6 of Cups is about, you know, childhood. It's about people from your past. It's about past incidences, foundational layers of your life. For me, this card also speaks about foundational layers of life, because there's always like an older couple there, and then a younger couple. The older couple could be in spirit, and then there's the younger 2 people in the card of the 6 of Cups. So it makes me think about, you know, things that have happened in our life that has laid the foundation to who we are and how we approach life. So for some of you, yes, you know, perhaps it is a family member, an all important friend who is not around to see our success and our happiness and reason for joy now. Okay, you're feeling that, but also insights for you, pile 2, in addressing the situation that you are thinking about, or the decision that you have to make. It may be a hard decision, but I think you feel it is hard. You feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I cannot make this decision, or I cannot choose. You may have a situation in front of you like, you have to move. You have to go somewhere. You have to take up this job. Perhaps, you know, maybe there is no decision for you to make, but you are telling yourself, I cannot do this. I cannot do this because it's too difficult. It's too heavy. It's killing me. I'm trapped. I'm trapped by all these swords around me. I can't see. I'm tied up. There's fire all around me. I don't know what to do. I cannot do it. It's killing me. But you know what? In the 8 of Swords, look at this. He's not actually tied up. You know, it's a very loose rope that's up here. He's not actually tied up. He's blindfolded. He doesn't want to see. Perhaps you have that feeling or that approach where it's like, if I don't see it, perhaps he'll go away and I won't have to deal with it. But that's not the way. and you may not realize that you're doing this. That's why this is an insight. You may just think, I cannot do this. Why can't you do it? I just can't. It's too difficult. It will kill me. I cannot move. I cannot take on this new job. It's too difficult. Stuff like that. But you see, the swords are not trapping you. They're not all around you. They're not trapping you. The fire is not all around you, burning you up. It's not. You think it is. You just don't want to see, and you're blinding yourself to the real situation at hand. So, pile 3, you are not trapped. This is not going to kill you. Not going to kill you. Take a deep look at your situation. Take a deep look at yourself. Please be the hermit. Spend some time alone. Throw away all these narratives, these stories, these things that you've been telling yourself, like, I can't do this, it's too difficult. Throw that away. Put that aside, please. Just look into yourself. You don't have to convince anybody. You don't have to lie to anybody. You only have to speak to yourself. I'm not talking about convincing either, yeah? So take note of my words, please, pile 3. You only have to speak to yourself. Ask yourselves the questions. You don't have to lie. You don't have to convince. You don't have to, sell anything. You just have to speak. Ask yourself, what is the situation? What does it entail? What are the pros and cons of this situation or this decision for me in my life, from this aspect, from that aspect, from another aspect? The aspects that are important to you. Write it down, so that you don't forget. Just be calm and pleasant and kind and truthful about it. Because the hermit is all about self-reflection, taking some time away to truly understand yourself. So you can feel free, pile 3. You can feel free to do this as honestly as you want, because it is only to yourself. You're only speaking to yourself. Nobody else is going to know your answers. Nobody else is going to argue with you about these answers that you've given yourself. If you really I just don't like it. Why? Because it's going to make me have to work double hard, triple hard. I don't want to work so hard. You can be as honest with yourself as you need to be. There's nobody else you have to justify yourself to. So take that. Please take that time. And come across to yourself with strength. Have the strength. Practice the strength to be honest and truthful and insightful with yourself. Only yourself, because you know what? At the end of the day, you are answerable not to Tom, Dick, or Harry, or your parents, or your partner, or your best friend, or your employer. You're not answerable to them. You're only answerable to yourself. So have the strength to really be honest and truthful. And this figure here on the lion that I've now had to close up, she's not wearing anything. And I think that really speaks to us about how you, pile 3, should strip away all that is unnecessary, strip away all that disguises you or hides the true you. Take it all away and just be in yourself so that you can get the correct answer. Okay, I'm going to put this card up here so that I don't get into any trouble. And have the strength to be true to yourself. And once you do that, you will be able to make a courageous decision or take the courageous action that is necessary. There is movement here. You will move. There is movement that is necessary. And for some of you, it could be literal movement, a change of house, a change of location, a change of something. There is travel, perhaps, you know. So for some of you, it is a literal translation of movement, meaning travel, meaning change, relocation. But once you have gotten that done and you have released yourself from these bonds of mental trappage, you'll be able to move forward or make the decision to travel, move, relocate. Okay? Those are the insights for you. I'm going to put these off to the side. And then we're going to do that last bit of what are some potential solutions or approaches paths we can take. Right from these angels. And I have some. What are some potential solutions or approaches paths we can take to address the situation? What are some potential solutions? Some potential solutions or approaches, paths we can take. Woohoo! 5 of Wands. Can we see? 4 blindfolded people beating about with their wands, potentially unleashing hornets that are going to come back and hurt them. One of them, without blindfold, can see what's happening, is not beating but still standing around. Also, I don't know, does he not know that he's in danger too? The Magician. And also the Queen of Swords. So some of the things that you can do, I think that you're going to have a lot of thoughts about the whole thing. You know, there's conflicting thoughts, or people saying things to you, people trying to advise you from all sorts of corners of your world. Some are just standing around to see you make the wrong choice. Perhaps that's why. Perhaps you know that, and that's why you feel trapped. Like there's all these people waiting to see you fail. But we know that this one, throw away. Okay? Throw away. Because it is a time of celebration. It is a time for joy. Let's not listen to these people. Let's just be strong and go within yourself. Once you understand yourself, you will be able to manifest what you want. With the Magician card here, and the Queen of Swords is somebody who is, look at that, strong, fierce. I know how to make the right decision. I know how to think this through. I have thought it through. I have made my decision, and I'm going to take these actions. Both very, very strong action manifestation cards. And being the Queen, you're not just going out there and being overly aggressive about it, you know, because the Queen does have feminine energy in her. So there is a good mix of action, decision, intellect, coupled with some empathy, some understanding. Okay, but you're definitely going to be manifesting. So I do hope that you will move away from this core that is a little bit sad and really enjoy this great new change or situation that's here for you. Okay, throw this away. See, people who don't know anything, they don't see. See, they don't know. They don't see. They don't see the real you. They don't know the real you. But they're all trying to have a hand in it. They're all trying to talk up to you and talk to you, talk down to you, talk about you, potentially releasing hornets from their nest. And then you have those stand-by people who just are trying to observe. They're waiting for some schadenfreude, joy and happiness if others are hurt and in pain. So these are people energies that you can throw away and just believe in yourself, have strength. Put the Hermit and the Strength card. I'm going to put the Hermit and the Strength card over the Five of Wands, and you are going to manifest what you need to. There is no need to hide anymore. There is no need to hide. There's no need to sneak away in the night to make your decision, Pile 3. You can stand strong, knowing that you have thought it all out and you have made the right decision. Okay? All right. So that I'm really geared up for you, Pile 3. I'm really geared up because I think it is so important that we listen to ourselves and our instinct and our intelligence and know ourselves so that we make the right decision for ourselves. Nobody else can do that for us. Nobody else can make the right decision for us. So I'm pumped for you because your cards are telling you that you can do it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Solutions. Card 14, solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise. The Hermit. Self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Do this for yourself, Pile 3. You deserve it, and when you do, everything will turn out right and you will have celebration and happiness. I wish you strength and I wish you calm and kindness to yourself as you go on this journey, Pile 3. And on that note, I will leave you today. I hope that you like this video and it has helped you. Please give me a thumbs up if it has, and I would really also like to know what you think about the structure of today's reading, where I look at your present energy and potential insights that you may not know about, and look at possible solutions and approaches that you can take with your situation. If you like this style of reading, please leave me a comment so I know what you like, or even if it's constructive criticism, feel free to leave me a comment about that so I can do better for the next time. And I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, the Three Lotus Tarot, if you like readings like this. And until the next time, until I see you in the next one, thank you so much for being here, and bye-bye.